Hey, it's me, MLB. Here's chapter 122 for Rapid Fate Online, and this one's titled, It's Over. Wait, where are you going? Delilah yelled as you ran from the house. I'll be back, stay here, you shouted as you tore off, heading for level 1. You had just teleported to level 1 when Butterfly and Praetorian returned to the teleport pad on level 44. Thank you for waiting for me, Butterfly said to the former BB guard. It's fine. I felt bad leaving you there with all those guards. I'll be honest, I thought they were going to off you right there and then, Praetorian replied. They both stepped off the pad, and Butterfly looked up in the direction of the house in the distance, a strange look washing over his features. She's not here, he said softly, the worry in his voice barely muted. Who? Praetorian asked. On. I can't feel her presence, he said again. Is Delilah there? Praetorian asked. Butterfly nodded. Yeah, she's here, but where is On? Fearing the worst, he started forwards, picking a faster pace to get up to the house quickly, and poor Praetorian had to jog to keep up at some points. Finally up at the house, Butterfly called out as he approached, and Delilah came out to greet them both with a smile. Where is On? Butterfly asked, confused at seeing her standing there happy and unscathed. She took a bat and went to level 1, Delilah said, sounding just as confused as what Butterfly looked in that moment. Then it clicked. I need to get her, he said urgently, turning and running back the way he'd come. What the? Praetorian asked, watching Butterfly rush off. I don't know, Delilah said, also watching with confusion. But you did it. The blue businessman is disbanded. She threw her arms up around his neck and hugged him close. I didn't do anything. I helped Butterfly get up the side of a wall, but that's about it, he said sadly. I kind of wanted to be involved in the brawl, but I'm pretty sure I'd have gotten a smackdown if I did. There were heaps of guards. I think you would have smashed all of them, babes. You're amazing, Delilah gushed as she glanced at Praetorian's lips. You give me too much credit, he said, seeing her looking at his lips, and so initiated the kiss that he knew she wanted. Butterfly arrived on level 1 and started running to the wall gates, aiming to get to the inn just on the outside of town where you and he had been recruited, as he remembered you saying you wanted to hit the guy who had taken a swing at you. He could hear the bedlam from outside the inn as he ran to it, and as he got inside he heard you screaming and yelling at someone, or some people, your yells interspersed with the sounds of someone being hit. You! Smack. Don't! Smack. Hit innocent people for no reason! Smack. You cowards! He raced into the room to see you swinging wildly at the two men who he recognised as the men you two had met that first day you got recruited. You weren't holding back either, giving them a good whack with the bat every chance you got. Calm down, man. Calm down, one guy said, trying to placate you, while the other one was ducking around behind pieces of furniture, trying to escape your wild swinging. On, Butterfly called. It's okay now. Let them go. They hit you for no reason, you shouted at him, the heavy breathing from being exerted making you sound even more angrier. Sorry, bro. I'm sorry, it was my job, the guy who had whacked Butterfly apologised. I don't even remember hitting that guy, he pointed at Butterfly. We were undercover, Butterfly said. See? That's what I was trying to prevent, the guy said. But obviously it didn't work, because you got through. Apologise on your hands and knees, you demanded, taking another swing in his direction and shattering the chair he was hiding behind. Okay, man, okay. The poor guy ran out from behind a chair and slid to a halt on his knees in front of Butterfly. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Tell her I'm sorry, please. On, Butterfly called. Come, let's go. I have no hard feelings towards this man. Let him be. Somewhat angered that Butterfly was being so gracious, you huffed and let the bat fall to your side. Okay, fine. But if I ever hear about you hitting anyone again, I'll hit you twice as hard as I did now, you said, pointing the bat at the guy. He nodded rapidly from where he was still on his knees in front of Butterfly, and you conceded. Let's go, you said, marching past Butterfly. I need to find Spear 19. It's okay, I'm not going to hit him. Butterfly did one final bow to the two terrified players, then followed you out the back to the streets. How are you going to find Spear 19? He asked, catching up beside you. I'm going back to where I had my first shop. His sister's there, she'll be able to contact him, you said, focused on your next task, finding the guy who had begged you to take out the BB syndicate. Back towards your shop on level 1 you went, and entered in the most aggressively happy way you could. We did it, you said, as you smashed the door open. The young girl behind the counter looked up at you, surprised and bewildered as to who this person was who had just burst through her doors with a bat slung over her shoulder and a triumphant grin on her face. She looked at you, then Butterfly behind her, then she recognised and remembered you both. "It's done," you said again, grinning as you stepped across the threshold. "Did you get the notification?" "Yes, I did. Wait, you did it?" she gasped, running around the counter to hug the two of you. You chuckled as she embraced you. "Well, it was Butterfly, but I'll take partial credit for it," you laughed. "But I wanted to ask, do you know where your brother is, Spear 19? He was the one who asked us to take them down, and I wanted to see him." The RFO gods must have been listening, because who should burst through the door with a dumbfounded look on his face but Spear 19. "Sis, it's over! It's over!" he stated with a disbelieving look on his face, unable to believe that the team who had caused him so much trouble had been disbanded and the slave contracting removed temporarily from RFO. I kind of feel sorry for the poor islander guy that was being smacked mercilessly by Yin and her terrifying bat. Stay tuned for chapter 123 coming tomorrow.